Alright, what's up guys, welcome back to another YouTube video on the channel. And as you guys can see, I am behind the white desk, which can only mean one thing. So right here is all the parts for a $2,500 gaming PC. And since we're here, we might as well go over the parts. So the biggest thing is the NZXT H9 Flow. Then for the CPU, we have a Ryzen 7 9700X. Then we got Corsair's 32GB of Vengeance Pro RAM. And obviously it's DDR5. We have a terabyte of Crucial's P310 SSD. We have the brand new RTX 5070. Bruh, I'm just so excited for this. Make sure you guys stay to the end because I will be testing out some games with this PC build and it's going to be insane. We have Gigabyte's X870 Eagle Wi-Fi 7 motherboard, Corsair's RM1000X power supply. Then as you guys can see, we have a ton of NZXT fans. Please, NZXT, sponsor me. We have the NZXT Kraken Plus 360 RGB, and we also have two of NZXT's F360 RGB core fans, and then we have one NZXT F120 RGB fan. Okay, so now that we went over all the PC parts, let's finally get started on the build. So we got the motherboard. This is the X870 Eagle Wi-Fi 7, and then lined up we have the Ryzen 7 9700X, the Corsair Vengeance 32GB of RAM, and then the Crucial P310 1TB SSD. Dude, this thing looks so nice, bro. I never thought black PC builds would look good. Let me know if you guys prefer performance or aesthetics more in the comments. Let's set it right up on here. Thing is so big. Oh my god. Then we're gonna open this up. Got it in there. Push that down. Right, and it popped. Yes, sir. And if you guys want any of these parts, they will be all linked in the description. All right, 2 and 4 are in. Bro, I'm feeling dangerous right now, bro. Bro. Then lastly, for the motherboard, we have the SSD. Heatsink is right here. Take it out. There we go. Put that right up in there. And now it's in. Perfect. Okay, now that we got all that in, I'm pretty sure we can put it inside the motherboard now. So now we're gonna do is take the motherboard. All right, so we got this. I'm gonna try to lower this thing in. All right, so now that we got the motherboard installed and all the cables connected, now we have to work on the AIO. So right here is the AIO, and it does come with the Intel bracket installed, which we do have to change out, but I'm not gonna do that just yet because the thermal paste is still on there. So I'm gonna just put the fans on there first, and hopefully it's not too hard because I got the one with just one singular fan. Get my little handy dandy screwdriver and get to screwing it in. All right, so now we're gonna actually mount this bracket into the motherboard. All right, so we got the top bracket off. I don't know if you guys can see. So I'm gonna just slide this bad boy through. Now that we got the AIO radiator installed at the top, we have to change the fuel pump. This is the Intel one, which we actually need is the AMD one. So we're gonna take this off, and these actually just pull apart, which is super cool. And because I'm very bad at remembering things, I'm just gonna put the new ones in right after I take the old ones out. Now we have this cable right here that plugs into the motherboard and AIO. Hopefully it fits perfectly through there. It did. And then we're gonna plug it in. All right guys, so I finally got the AIO installed, which wasn't too hard to be honest. The first PC build I did was definitely way harder. All right guys, so we got the power supply, RM1000X from Corsair. We're gonna be installing this into the build. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I hate it plugging in the cables, so we're gonna see how this goes. Okay, so now we got most of the power supply cables in. The last cable that we need is the GPU cable. So finally we get to open up the 5070. Dude, I have been waiting on this for hours, days. I've had this for like a week already. Oh my god, Asus, you snapped, bro. All the Asus stuff in here. Then, bro, I hate the way graphics cards smell. I don't know like why that's a thing. And lastly, oh my god. Oh my god. It's like so small though. Boy, I want to see the back plate. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Bro, this is crazy. Bro, look at this. Oh my god, this is insane, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. For now, until I need to install that. All right, so now that we got all the cables plugged into the power supply, we have to actually install the power supply into the actual case. Okay, so we finally got the power supply installed. Now we're gonna be installing the fans, and I got 2 sets of the F360 RGB core fans, so they're super easy to install. There's the other one, and then I also got one F120 RGB fan in black. There's gonna be the exhaust fan as well. So I think I'm gonna install this one first, because I feel like it might be the hardest to do. Alright, so I got all the fans in. I got 2 exhausts right here, and then 2 intake, and then 2 exhausts as the radiator and the rear fan. And now that we got all the fans plugged in, unfortunately I do all the power supply cables, which I was dreading this entire time. Again, it's literally 2:30 in the morning. So instead of making you guys watch a time lapse or a montage, I'm just gonna see you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, so we got everything installed in there besides one last thing, which I've been waiting for this entire build process, dude. It's been like 5 hours. I'm not even gonna lie. Last thing I'm waiting for is the 5070, bro. This is the Asus Prime 5070 overclocked edition, all black. This thing looks crazy. I can't wait to see how it actually plays with it. It's gonna be insane. It is still wrapped up in this wrapping, so let's go ahead and unwrap it. Bro, look at this card. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a lot better, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Everything's in. Dude, everything's in. Plug in the power supply to see if this thing turns on. So I'm not gonna close it up yet, but I definitely need to see if this thing turns on, because I don't know if I did literally anything right. So, alright, I'm gonna turn the power supply on. Oh! I don't think I plugged the RGB fans up correctly. Alright guys, we're on for part 2. Quickly thing. Alright, boom! Yes sir! Alright guys, so the build is finally finished. As you guys can see, this enclosed and everything. I'm gonna remove off this plastic. It's so cool. Alright guys, we finally got the PC up and running. We got the whole setup going on right now. I installed all the motherboard drivers, the GPU drivers, and it's all set up and ready to go, except for one thing. This fan right here does not work, bruh. I don't know why it won't connect to the NZXT cam app or software or whatever, but it stays white and I cannot change it because it does not pop up. It does not register. I don't know what's going on, but it's been upsetting me this entire process. But I did say we're going to be testing out the PC and your guys' favorite games. We got Fortnite loaded up right now. Go into a game, see how the FPS is, all that. With the new 5070, bro, this is going to be insane. I'm going to hop into a free build map because I don't play Fortnite, so I'm going to see if I got my skills, you know what I'm saying? But we're just going to see how this all plays out. So I'm going to bring out one, whatever. Oh my god, you guys can't tell me I'm not cracked. So you can see we're getting a good pushing 500 FPS. This is on high settings too. So high settings we're getting 500 FPS. Moving we're still getting 300, 400 FPS. So let's back out of here, go into Zone Wars map and see how that performs, because there's a lot more building in like just one scenario, just like one area. 200 at high FPS. We're gonna consistent 200 with high 200 at high settings. 200 FPS at high settings. That's my word. Yeah, I don't know where anybody's at, so let me steer clear of everybody. Ooh, somebody got above me too. That's scary. Oh! Wow. But there isn't like any stuttering. Like right now I'm getting a good 400 FPS right now. Wasn't any really like stuttering or anything. So let's see what we can do at like medium settings. So we're back into another game. Turn the volume up because so I can actually hear something. Bro, there's like no lag at all either. Like, it's just straight gameplay, like nothing. Oh, look at the name, bro. You can't tell me that's just not crazy. Now, with the gameplay, you guys could see, I mean, it wasn't the best gameplay, but still, you guys gotta get an idea of how the PC performs. On high settings with a very action-packed map, we're getting around 300, like high 300 FPS, and then on medium settings, we're getting like mid 400s, so like 450 FPS. PC probably gonna do some crazy things if you like optimize it and everything like that, but this PC's crazy, bro. Let me know down in the comments what games you guys want me to try on this PC, because I'll be buying all the games and testing it out just for you guys. But I appreciate all you guys who stayed this long and watched the entire video. I really do appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.